My name is Mansa Bilal King. I go by Bilal, and I am an assistant professor of sociology here at Morehouse College. And I was invited to chair a session here at the conference, and I'm also presenting a paper this afternoon. Actually, I think I first learned about Gülen as a figure, a Turkish religious figure who was the head of Tariqa that is global, running schools and hospitals. I think that was kind of the first summary of my introduction to Gülen. And upon moving to Atlanta in 2006, I started, trying to follow what comes up about Gülen in the news, what comes up about the Hizmet organization, and didn't know that I had met, I forget who was in the education chair for what was then the Istanbul Center a few years back. I didn't know that there was a strong connection between the Istanbul Center and Gülen and what is now the Atlantic Institute in Gülen. So sometime later I found, I know people who are a part of this. I later had some friends who are not Turkish, not part of Hizmet, invited me to a dhikr in a mostly Turkish setting, Turkish-American setting up in, it might be Tucker, it's almost, it's Gwinnett County or almost Gwinnett County. And again, found out later they're Hizmet. And so I've had these encounters, it's probably been most sustained since Mustafa has come. I met Mustafa at I forget the name of the grant. There was a endowment for the humanities grant that went on across the country, and they had American Muslim journeys, conversations at different schools. And Mustafa and I were there for some time before we just kind of said, what do you do? What do you do? And we had the conversation, and it just was natural. And then he found out I had the relationship with his predecessor when it was the Istanbul Center. So he said, well, I'm trying to resurrect my Morehouse connections, the organization's Morehouse connections. So I said, well, yeah, stay in touch. And he said, I will, and I may ask you for some favors. And I said, I'll do them if I can.